Varus hitting you with his long-range Qs. That's really cool. This comp works if you're patient and if the poke lands. But on paper, you don't have a lot of damage. But wasting a lot of time if he sticks around, but he's going to stick around. They've decided. Enough poke has landed. Oh, good route.
Varus is really nice. Yeah, Noah now at half HP in a lot of trouble. The flash available, no combat summoner. Sheo has an easy gank. All they need to do is let CC Jhin gets away the karma. Wade tanks up, flashes away from the arrow in the quiver. First blood goes over to Ice. Jhin survives, but Noah doesn't. Ezreal. We got the Jhin in this first game. We got Ice's comfort, and now we're kind of seeing why. Deadly Flourish onto Noah. Once again, the GX bottom lane in trouble. Wei steps up here, though, and exposed Jhin will find the karma. Trample coming out. They turn their attention to Ice. The 2v2 will continue with an Inspire to get the shield out, but who's here? It's Isma with an early gank. Surprise, surprise, as Ice doesn't have a flash. He lost it before. Kill stolen away, but Isma flashes to secure the second. One over to Jhin, one to Isma, and a perfectly timed
just as Heretics is retreating to the safety of their tower. Isma arrives and sets up for 2 kills.
Fantastic time as Wei may be caught out again. How about Pulverized? Jhin is just getting great engages so far in this game. Trample locks down Wei, and remember, summoners from the bottom lane ain't there as Jackie heads forward with the chain. Gets Sheo caught out. The clone, I think the timing's out as no. It just pops back up. Sheo escapes.
Comes back out onto the map, clears his wolves, and says, you know what, I think we can actually fight this dragon rather than just doing a clear through his top.
Look at where it is. Isma waits. He's got his cease and desist available on a walk Matika's Jhin. The angle I said before was perfect. Right into Ice, who still doesn't have flash. I think it's a couple of seconds off coming of cooldown. There it is. Finally gets him out. And that'll only just get him out of dodge. Good things for Team Heretics.
This champ is just something special, isn't it? Well, here comes Isma looking for another gank.
He's about to run out of the all-out. Looks for the flip. Lot is still low, but now he's got no mana bar coming back into normal mode. Tracyn's just going to die. Take notes on that one, as once again, Isma in a lane. I think this one is going to be a lot bigger than the previous. Oh, that person's name close to Isma, so I see it as Vault Breaker in instead. Isma decides to take the fight. Sheo with the Cyclone to punish. He's going to get double here. Knockup doesn't kill Isma or even get close. Cease and desist as Jhin once again with the angle for the engage. He just pulverizes that one. Now headbutts way away. Ice has to flash off the back of the fight, and GIANTX, unfortunate for Serin, as he has to burn a summoner to survive.
Jackie's continuing to build a bigger lead in middle lane.
Can Sheo punish? As you said in the previous play when we're talking about grubs, like, yes, Team Heretics got something, but Isma kept going. And this early game has evolved as all-out's going to be used here. Double turret shot onto Lot, but not enough damage just yet. Jackie's made the roam up Jhin as well. This is turning into a dive, and with all-out, he's squishy. Public execution and dead in an instant. Lot lands everything, and Jhin just can't miss this game.
Are just really important, but we might not have time as Wei. He's in a bit of trouble here.
Let's find out. Vault Breaker in. Wei, as you said, cease and desist as well, keeps him in place. Wei's flash is available. He gets over the wall, but now Sheo's stuck here as well. A Vault Breaker in to keep him in place. That Deadly Flourish from Ice doesn't get anywhere near the fight as Chains of Corruption flashed away from. Sheo gets out in this choke, but
top tower will go down in favor of Jackie's, who this game a little bit quiet, but ultimately has built a 2k gold lead. Noah now out of position.
He's pretty deep in the mid lane. That's Yomu's to get out. He flashes out as well. Curtain call and the knock up, and Sheo just takes the kill for himself. Curtain calls him.
Yeah. My main criticism was like, was Isma ganking too much?
Yeah.
Right? Like in the sense that
came off of beating G2. So GIANTX wants to get into the discussion like we did last week for the best team. And with plays like that onto Ice, maybe you're thinking so too, as Lot has to run on out. The play ends there. Sheo's going to punish. They went in pretty deep, GX in the mid lane. Curtain call. Is this the play that we were worried about? Jhin getting low. Noah now taking up. He's in harm's way between World from Serin. Locks down Noah, slows down the rest, and GIANTX have to keep on running. They've already lost their 80.
The fastest.
Lot is found out on the zone though. He's here on the wing, finds Serin, jumps in. Sheo then picks his target, but not going to commit the Cyclone yet. Team Heretics still getting poked out, and this is what Betty said in the draft. All about the poke. Sheo gets double distortion on just about Jackie's. Dodges away Deadly Flourish, and he will survive as his clone goes down in the end. And Dragon, with Soul now in pocket, GIANTX can win the fight handedly. Sheo's over the wing. He hasn't pulled his trigger yet, and he dies to a public execution from Lot. As Team Heretics get dove under this turret, but this time, I think it's vastly better, with Team Heretics losing 2 more members than we initially expected. They're out of the back. GIANTX chased it down. And with the Soul and the Baron now, this feels like a done deal again.
Beautiful play from Jackie's. He does exactly what he needs to do. Just chunk someone out. And it's the jungler, of all people, making it even harder for Heretics to contest that dragon. Really good control. A little bit of eagerness there from GX, but ultimately a very good secure. They convert that damage into 2 picks. That's going to be the Baron. They get the top tower as well. This game looks done and dusted. And looking pretty clean here in game 1.
Sheo, I think he's on a ward. He's spotted out, over this wall. Cyclone comes early, but cease and desist matches him before he can clone out. Sheo's now dead, and Team Heretics lose any chance of an engage or disengage. While the side turret's starting
the numbers advantage with the Baron. You can leave Jackies in a side lane. 3.5k the individual lead for him. His pressure on the side lanes has been monstrous this game.
Wow.
And now you can see his damage really coming through.
They're just jumping over the wall. They don't care. Lot misses his ulti, so that's good for Team Heretics. But the minions are doing the rest. Mid turret's going to fall. Side wave is coming in once again, and as you said, Jackies will control that. So Team Heretics, bare minimum here in this play, are going to be losing double inhibitors. And that's as Sheo starts respawning now.
26 minutes in, and they're already taking apart these inhibitors. Start to finish, they've largely dominated. Jhin not forced to ult just yet.
He also has Ocean Soul, so it makes it hard. He can go for the engagement and get some of the health back. Hail of Arrows is good damage, and no one needs to be reached by Sheo, but he doesn't have his ulti up and available, so his defense becomes a little bit harder. However, GIANTX might be backing off anyway, Jhin a little bit low.
Kind of caught the fact that Team Heretics overcommitted resources towards bottom mid, left top lane available, quickly secured that objective. This should be the second inhibitor falling.
1,000 gold Baron power play as well. Maybe GIANTX look for the end. I mean, ult back up here for Lot. All 5 available. The Alistar can dive with the Unbreakable Will. Under the next turret, Jackie says goes in. He gets waves, flash out immediately, or rather just a disappearing attack from the support, setting up with the public execution, and it's an easy dive. GX continue to make the play, and Sheo now brings out the Cyclone, but look, Isma already threatening to go in with his GA available as well. And jumping in, GIANTX still, the Nexus turret not doing enough damage to call off. As Vaultbreaker back on in, who cares? GIANTX know that even if a couple of members die, this game is done and dusted. Team Heretics have an exposed Nexus, and GIANTX, outside of a couple of little blips, made this game 1 look easy here on a Monday afternoon.
Very clean game 1 from GX. Sure, there's a couple things that you can nitpick, but overall, the level of confidence, the level of execution, very well delivered from GX. And again, this conversation keeps coming back to Isma. His early game, the way he's assisting his lanes, the impact that he is having. You can see the growth that he has made this split as he is becoming a superstar for this team.
Yeah, Isma, Jhin, absolute stars of the show in game number 1. Team Heretics, I don't think they really got to play, Jack. You're a ref.